walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly, so you can see what it looks like. Right then, this is Astrosmash on Mattel Intellivision. My apologies for the scan lines. This is one of those consoles, one of the few consoles I've got that I just can't display on my LCD TV. It will only play on the cathode ray tube, and obviously those things are not good for recording on. But there you go. And now I don't want to plug it into a capture card because then I can't speak live. So there, I do get told that a lot. Why don't you plug in a capture card? No! Doesn't suit how I work. So the game, imagine asteroids crossed with Space Invaders. You sit at the bottom, you slide along left and right with your cannon thingy and shoot the asteroids as they come down. And some of them split apart, some of the big ones, you hit them, they split into two, and you try not to get killed by them, basically. You score points for blowing up the asteroids. You lose points if they hit the ground. The more you score, the faster it gets. And I ran up quite a high-ish score a minute ago while I won't say I was practicing. I was that's new. I was recording, but I had some technical issues. I wasn't practicing, honest. But yes, I put the pad down and just let the asteroids keep on coming down while I was tinkering with stuff. And as my score got lower, the game got slower. So it's like the better you get, the harder it is. And if you start playing a bit rubbish, it slows down again, which is kind of cool, really. Certainly can make for a nice extended long game, but of course you can lose just by losing all your lives. Yeah, there we go. That's going to send the camera crazy. I've got the exposure set very high on the camera just to try and stop the scan lines a little bit, but it's going to look awful. My apologies for that. I'll see what I can do in post-production, video editing, blah blah, but I don't think I'll be able to do a lot about it. I do like this game though. I've had the Intellivision for getting on for 15 years, and in all that time I haven't really had anything to play on it. I had a blackjack game that I really didn't give a monkey's about. You know, cards is not my thing, so I didn't play that. I got a Donkey Kong game about a year or so ago, but it's dodgy. The colours are all off. I'm assuming it's the cartridge that the colours are off on and not the console. I mean, it could be that the colours are completely wrong on this game, but since I've never played this game before and don't know what colours it's meant to be, I'll just assume it was a Donkey Kong cartridge. Oh. Yeah, and on a game like this it really doesn't matter if the colours are off anyway, so, you know, it's all good. It is a fun game though, I am thoroughly enjoying it. Okay, so you don't let those funny whizzy things hit the bottom, because otherwise you die. Mental note taken there. Took me a little while. I lost several lives before I realised what was happening. Whoops. Attention to detail is not a factor. I like it though. It's simplistic. It's easy to figure out what's going on. Yeah, you know. But it'll hold your attention for a bit. Oh, what's that? I want that. Oh, yeah, there is enough challenge for it to be fun. It's weird. I mean, I remember way back in the day, I had an Atari, and I was aware of the Intellivision and its superior capabilities. And I suppose to some degree it is technically better, though being not that familiar with the Intellivision, I have no idea what the good games are. I know the magazines at the time said it had the best football game, and by that I mean proper football, not that weird thing where you throw the ball around and run about with it. It had the best football game, You know, they compared the Vectrex, the Intellivision and the Atari, and this won for that. I don't know about the other games. I've got a few. I've got about 5. I paid something like $1.99 for 6 cartridges, 5 games. One of them was a duplicate, one of them's like an edutainment type thing, and I haven't even plugged that in. I don't care what it's like. If it's educational, I don't want to play it. But definitely gonna do a couple more videos of the games on this that I've got. Certainly one more anyway. I've got to figure out how to play, and I have no instructions, and one of them I can't figure what I'm meant to be doing. One of them is 2-player, so I probably won't get to show that anytime soon. I've got a lot of lives there, that's nice. I assume there's a difficulty level thing here. I don't know how low. I don't know how you start it on different difficulty levels. I suppose you press a different button to start the game. But having no instructions, I haven't got a clue. I don't really care. I like a nice long game. It's got to be boring for you watching it, but I'm having fun. I do like the multi-fire aspect as well, you know, none of that one bullet only on screen at a time. You can just rapid fire up the screen. It's what you need. Oops. Nine lives. Am I a cat? I don't know if you get the extra lives for, is that for when you get a certain score, or no, it's when you shoot these things apparently. Oops. 10, no, maybe not. Maybe you get one every 1,000 points or something, I don't know. Who cares? Whoops. I've got lots of lives. I've got one less, but I think I can afford it. The landscape reminds me of Defender for some reason, just the little hill effect going on there. I'm expecting little green aliens to come sliding along and pick up my man, but it's not happened yet. Wouldn't that be novel? If, you know, Defender style, the aliens come along and try and pick up your man and he shoots them. That would be funny. I could imagine a spoof version of Defender, you know, you watch the aliens go along and they're trying to pick up the humanoids and getting shot down. Actually, it's funnier in my head than when I say it. When I say it, it sounds kind of crap. So, ignore all of that. It's just weird in my head, alright. I like those little beepy white blobs that come along, the smaller ones, because they make a nice noise, and they fly straight into your gunfire. You don't have to chase them or aim at them, just sit there firing and they'll just sacrifice themselves on your laser gun. It's nice. If only all alien invaders did that. Going quite rapidly now. Oops. Oops. The funny thing is, I can afford to do that a lot and it just won't matter. So many lives. Oh. Oh. I'm not actually trying to die, but they are moving quite quickly. I'll tell you what, I really do like this Intellivision controller. When I first fired it up yesterday, it was not working entirely correctly. It was just, I don't know, I would say rusty, but no, rusty isn't the right word. You know, it hadn't been used in a long while, it wasn't entirely responsive, but after a little while of using it, it's kind of loosened up and it's working properly now. And I really, really like it. Whoops. And I remember reading about them back in the day and thinking, what a really weird joystick. Like, couldn't they afford a stick, I thought. I said to myself, not realising that this was the way of the future. You don't have a stick. Though on analog sticks you obviously do, but yeah. Oh. Ah, there we go. Alright, it's just, I'm surviving too long. I've been going 11 minutes now. I'm still alive. I'm getting a good score. It is fun, but for your viewing pleasure, that's kind of no good. So I'm stopping now. Yes. Astrosmash, Mattel Intellivision. I really like it. Okay, thank you for watching.